Hey folks, Mark's and you're back once again in the motherfucking flesh, here to do a review of the latest full-length release from the band Code Orange, titled Forever. So Code Orange is a metallic hardcore band hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Forever is their third full-length release, as well as being their first major label debut on Roadrunner Records, previously being on Death Wish. So not being hugely into the hardcore scene, what I'm looking for in a hardcore band is something that separates them from the flock, their own unique sound. And what separates Code Orange from most hardcore bands is not only the fact that they're very heavy and intense, but also the fact that they have 3 different vocalists with their own unique styles. Here we have the very typical shouty hardcore vocals from the drummer Jimmy Morgan. Then you have the very kind of shrill screeches and screams from the guitar player Reba Myers, as well as the typical kind of death growls from the other guitar player Eric Balderos. Bringing that together with having some electronics, as well as having more light and melodic songs done with clean vocals, and you have yourself a pretty unique package for a hardcore band. So with their last full-length album, I Am King, the band brought a much more sludgy and heavy sound with some absolutely crushing breakdowns, turning the speed down a notch compared to their first record. And looking at Forever, the first thing I noticed is the production is a bit more cleaned up, a bit more tightened up, which is not unusual for the fact that this is their first major label debut, even though you still have Converge's Kurt Ballou on the mixing, just like the previous 2 times. The band also seems to mix the heavy and slow parts quite well together with the heavy and aggressive parts, giving you a good combination of what you heard on the previous 2 albums. The usage of power electronics also becomes more prevalent on this album compared to the last 2. Although the placement of it is a bit weird sometimes and doesn't really fit with all the abrupt cuts done on this record. It just feels a bit haphazardly put together and doesn't really leave you much of an impression. As far as the songwriting goes on this album, you have some really great hard-hitting tracks, which is what Code Orange is known for, like the title track Forever, as well as The New Reality. Then you have the more 90s kind of grunge-inspired alt-rock stuff like Bleeding in the Blur, where Reba's clean vocals really get to shine, kind of reminding you of their side project Adventures. And then you have a track like Hurt Goes On, which could be taken straight out of the Downward Spiral era of 9 Inch Nails, but it feels more like a complete rip-off of that rather than an inspiration from that artist. I mean, the band certainly mixes up things quite a bit, but just like before, where they really shine is their hard-hitting songs. It feels like they try to utilize as many things as possible on this record, which inevitably leads to some of the tracks kind of falling flat. Like on Ugly, where the male clean vocals are just not up to par on what you hear on Bleeding in the Blur, or No One Is Untouchable, where you have a guitar riff that's pretty much identical to what you hear on the title track Forever. Overall, it feels like Code Orange put out another pretty solid release that will probably put them on the map for the future to come, but they haven't really outdone themselves in any way. For me, it feels like they haven't reached their full potential yet. Just like with I Am King, I'm kind of left with the feeling that this band can do so much more if they just put their minds to it. So in my opinion, this album barely reaches a 7 out of 10 for me. It's more like a 6 out of 10. I'm not really sure if I like it more than I Am King, because I Am King definitely left a bigger impression on me the first time around, even though it didn't have a lot of staying power. But overall, it's a pretty solid release. I'm definitely looking to hear more from Code Orange, and if you're into hardcore, you probably already heard about this. If you're not into hardcore, this could be an interesting gateway drug to that. It's definitely a band to check out. But overall, I'm really hoping to hear more from them, and I'm hoping they will create something more experimental and interesting next time around. But overall, hope you enjoyed this review. If you disagree or agree, whatever you think, please comment below. And until next time, have a good one.